Good morning, YouTube. Well, morning for me. I don't know what time it is for you. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, middle of the night. I don't know. Morning for me. It's gonna be my first stogie of the day. We're drinking some coffee, and we're gonna smoke the Warfighter 5.56 millimeter, or 5.56 mm Field Toro 6x52. This is Connecticut. Beautiful looking. Let me turn this light on and see if it helps. Oh yeah, that helped. Look at that beautiful wrapper though. Huh? That's the band. Wrapper. Beautiful. Nice and smooth and silky looking. Smells like tobacco. We got some good coffee. Alright. So we did the other one the other day. This is Warfighter Tobacco Company. And they all have a kind of a gauge, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say it out loud because it's only a couple minutes into it. I'll get flagged. But the size of a round, if you know what I'm saying. This is the 5.56 mm. So I was gonna straight cut this one, but we're gonna go ahead and V cut it. It's a nice sharp V cut on this lighter. Not to plug this lighter again, but that does a nice deep V cut and sharp. Nice draw. So far, all the Warfighters I've had have been really good. I've had this one in the smaller 4 mm, I believe, 4.0 or something mm. So it's like a petite size, basically, and it was super good. I haven't had it in this size, so we'll find out. I don't smoke very many Toros, as you guys know, but after those couple of cigars that I've smoked from Birdman, I've realized what I've been missing out in a bigger ring gauge, because they totally taste different than a Robusto. You wouldn't think that little bit of a difference is going to change it, but it actually changes it a lot, in my opinion. So I'm going to start getting more Toro of the same stuff that I have, just to get that different experience. Ooh. I can tell right off the back that's going to be kind of a sweeter Connecticut and not a bitter Connecticut. You know how some Connecticut wrappers can have that kind of tinny, like a metally tin tang to it, and bitterness. This has got that sweeter flavor to it. It's a more sweet Connecticut. Barely any spice on the retro. A little bit of white pepper, but very mild. Yeah, very, very mild, in my opinion. For people that don't like pepper at all, it might be a little stingy, but it's more of a sweeter white pepper than a black or a strong white pepper. Now, I like the peppery burn and stuff, but in my opinion, this is very slight, mild to medium. Very mild to medium. Not even medium, it's more mild. Even a full-on retro, it's just very mild white pepper. And on that finish, I'm getting that Connecticut cracker flavor. You know, you get on a lot of Connecticut's, tastes like a kind of a golden, buttery cracker. A touch of sweetness from the wrapper. Slight touch of cedar. Getting a little coffee, but I don't know if it's just from me drinking the coffee or if it's from the cigar. So, but it's not very strong. This is actually just it's a very mild mannered breakfast cigar. There's a little bit of white pepper spice on the tongue, on the sides of the tongue. Yeah, that's just nice. Nice and mild. Beautiful. Remember, this is a veteran-owned company, and then they also do support veterans with, I don't know what the percentage is, but they do donate to the veterans also. But it is a veterans-owned company. So whenever you buy one of their cigars, remember, I don't sell cigars on this channel, YouTube. That's for YouTube, you guys, because I said buy them. If you were to purchase these somewhere on the web, it is supporting a veteran-owned business. Gotta be careful on how I word stuff. YouTube will flag this video. Trying to say I'm selling a tobacco product. Oh, I just went to ash it. I don't think it's going to create a big ash, but we'll wait. We'll wait. That's good. That's good. Alright, we're going to let this develop before I hotbox it. We are kind of getting a crooked burn. See if we can't change that. I got the space heater going, so I'll kind of probably hold it that way. I'm gonna probably, I don't know, we'll see. I might ash it because it's already cracked right here. It's already got a crack in it, so it doesn't look like it's gonna make a big one. And before I make a mess, then we'll see. We'll see. We'll be right back. Alright, YouTube, this War Fighter, smoking so good. It's still just very, very mild. Definitely a good morning stick. Not going to be too strong for you if you haven't had anything to eat yet. Great with coffee. Let me go ahead and take the band off. We're right at it. The flavors are staying pretty level. Just here and there, the breadiness is kind of coming in and out, but that sweetness of the wrapper is still there. Not like real sweet, just that Connecticut sweetness, and not the bitter one. It's more of a sweet Connecticut. Good tobacco flavor. That white pepper is just enough on the tongue to let you know it's there. Barely anything on the retro. Just very smooth. There is kind of a creaminess with that smoothness coming out. Still getting a little bit of coffee, but like I said, I don't know if it's from the cigar or from the coffee I'm drinking. so I'm not sure on that one if it's which one it's coming from. I mean, I know I'm getting it from the coffee, but I don't know if it's also coming from the cigar. It's just a very good overall mild, I wouldn't say medium, I'd just say mild morning stick. Very soft, smooth on the mouthfeel. Just very smooth, overall smooth. Here and there, I'm getting a little bit of that cedar again, but overall, just a very smooth, mild morning stick is how I'd put this one. A great wake-up stick. It's going good with coffee. I'd even say for like more of a beginner smoker, if you're not into strong cigars yet, and you just want something that's mild and has a good tobacco flavor, and a nice natural sweetness to the wrapper of this Connecticut, this is a good one to go with. I would say that, yeah. I would definitely recommend this to anybody, but to a beginner smoker that wants good flavor and doesn't want it to be very strong, right here. That's the update. Not much to update besides that. So we'll come back. There's our naked cigar now. This was the Warfighter 5.56 mm Toro. We'll come back. Alright, YouTube, this Warfighter is coming to an end. That's the only bad thing I can say about it. Very smooth, very mild, very tasty. And the best part, veteran owned. So that's always that's a bonus in my opinion. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you guys have had this cigar and what you thought of it. Very good, very good. And as usual, always try different sticks and always keep it smoky, my friends.